I day trade the same exact way I sleep with my woman. For the most part, I'm in and I'm out real quick, anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes. But on special occasions, I'll hold in for a couple more minutes, say 10 to 30 minutes max. Jokes aside, in order to be quick with my scalps, I 100% prefer to day trade with my laptop and monitor screens at home at the market open. But I do work a night shift for half the week, so I do place trades on my phone regularly. Here are my personal favorite apps to day trade with. Make sure to stick to the end of the video to see what I rank as my favorite app to trade with is, okay? The first app is TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform, which offers trading in stocks, options, ETFs, and other securities, as well as access to research and analysis tools. The app also has a paper money setting, which is pretty cool. Basically a way to trade fake money with, and that's if you're new or want to test new strategies out. The app has 5 tabs at the bottom and is very easy to trade with once you get used to it. Let's dive into each of the tabs. The Overview tab basically shows you an overall view of all the other tabs. If you click on one of these headers, it'll send you to another tab to see the information in more detail. You can click on the setting icon on the top right to adjust what you want to see on the page. I don't really go to this tab too often because I just look at the charts initially to place a trade. The Watchlist tab is where you can make your watchlist of the tickers you're interested in. On the top right is an option to view your watchlist in different sort of ways. You can press the top left corner to choose whatever watchlist you want to see, whether it's the one that you've created or the one that the platform has provided by default. The middle trade tab is just a separate tab to place a trade, or for what I do, purchase contracts on the option chain. You can see that it provides you with a chart that you can adjust and place your lines or indicators on. There's a news header along with some information on the company as well. The Positions tab shows you a variety of information such as your account summary, your P&L, your available liquidity, current positions, and more. This is overall a great app to trade with, especially when you want to make a trade quickly and seamlessly. I'd rank this the second best out of the 3, and I'd give this app a rating of 8 out of 10. The only con I'd say is that the app makes you log in with a password after you've exited the app, even if it's just for a few seconds that you've exited the app for. But I understand that it's there for security reasons. Another app I use to day trade options with is Tastyworks. Their app is really easy to use and seamless to day trade all kinds of option strategies with. They have 5 tabs as well, and by clicking on the top left corner, it opens up information about all sorts of things like your P&L, buying power, cash balance, and more. In the settings, you can adjust how you want to trade and make your orders by default. The Watchlist tab is similar to Thinkorswim's, where you can view it either by list or grid format, make your own watchlist, or use any that are provided by the broker and adjust the tickers how you want. The Positions tab will show you your current position or trades that you've taken for the day. You can click the settings icon to adjust what you want to see in the tab. In the Trade tab, you can search your ticker and start trading by clicking on this icon here under Details and click Strategy, Stock, or Option. What's cool about Tastyworks is that with this strategy tool, you can select a strategy and it'll automatically set the trade up for you with that strategy. You obviously have to see and decide if the strike prices and option premiums are how you want it to be. In the Activity tab is where you can see the trades that you've took, the price you got filled at, and where you sold, and you can look back at whatever trade you took on a certain day by clicking on the Filter tab and choosing the specific range of dates. Overall, I love using this app and I rank it a 7.5 out of 10. I would have to rank Tastyworks as my 3rd favorite because it doesn't beat my number 1 favorite app, which is Webull. When I'm at home, I use a Thinkorswim platform to look at my charts, but to look at the charts on my phone, I use Webull. I just find it cleaner and easier to look at and adjust. I'll show you how it looks like in just a second. Going into the app, there's 5 different tabs on the bottom, but only 2 of which are necessary to use, which is the watch list and the middle tab with the Webull logo. The feeds and the markets tab again just shows a general overview of different earnings, market sentiment, news, and other extraneous stuff. When you go to the watchlist tab, you can create your own watchlist and adjust it how you want. When you click on a ticker, Webull provides you with 5 tabs on the top. I only really look at the chart and the options tab to trade, but it does have a news, feeds, and fun tab that you can go to. You have the trade tab on the bottom left to place a trade with shares, and options tab to buy or sell contracts. With a chart, you have the different time frames on the bottom, time and sales, level 2, which you need to subscribe to, and other information that I personally don't use but may be useful to you. By clicking this corner icon, you can add your indicators and draw your lines. You can compare multiple tickers, view 2 charts at the same time, and replay any day with that ticker. You can zoom in to get a better view of the chart, and overall, I find this charting to be the cleanest and easiest to use when looking at my phone, especially when I'm scalping options. With the middle tab, you can look at your assets, buying power, current positions, P&L, trade history, and other account information. Those are my favorite 3 apps to trade with, and overall, I wouldn't say there's an enormously huge difference between them, which is why I have an account with all of them. But there are different nuances in each of them that are all obviously based on personal preference. If anything, I say that Tastyworks has a bunch of perks for option nerds who use complex strategies like the lizard, butterfly, and dinosaur strategies. But if you're a boring calls and puts trader like me, all of these apps get the job done in the way that you want it to. There are probably dozens of other trading apps out there, but these are my favorite 3 that I trade with, and my list can very well change over time. If any of you guys trade another software or app, I'd love to know more about them, so leave me a comment. If you learned anything, make sure to like the video, and also make sure to have a wonderful and amazing rest of your day.